After listening to this story, stay tuned for a preview of another episode of American Memories Continued. Today's episode is entitled, Something I Gotta Do.
As new dreams are born and hopes are lived, so too are American Memories Continued.
American Memories Continued, an original audio series, is brought to you with love and commercial-free by
The Fingerprint Community Global, moved by greater to believe bigger. Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, perfecting the distribution of hope.
and by the ongoing monthly support of friends, community members, and sustaining faithful partners like you. Our theme music, Proudly Western, was composed and performed by Jay Mann at www.ourmusicbox.com. We're thankful and humbled that you've chosen to tune in regularly for your favorite episodes of American Memories Continued.
Not just stories told, memories lived.
Let all of your cares go for just a little while. Listen closely. Prepare your heart to be stolen. You now have a front row seat, and this is family time.
American Memories Continued begins now.
Am I the only one who pours potato chips into a bowl or napkin, but won't close the bag until I reach inside to grab one to eat right away? Preferably one that's baked and curled over on itself? There's something about that one or two staring at me from inside the bag that makes it look fresh and that much more inviting. I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me. I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me. Why are you looking at me? I just have to have it. It's a habit. I sometimes do the same thing with cheese puffs, crackers, and other snack foods. I don't believe that you could actually call it playing with your food, and it's definitely not double dipping. You'd need to place your chip inside salsa or something, take it out, and eat a bite, and then go at it again for it to be double dipping. My mother used to make big pans of peach cobbler or banana pudding, and my father would get it in his mind that the whole pan was for him and him alone. Well, he had paid for all the ingredients. There was no argument there. But Mama would remind him that it was for the whole family, not for him to devour by large serving frequent visits. Well, he didn't really think that it was just for him. He just enjoyed her cooking and baking so much that if he wasn't careful, he'd keep going back until it was all gone. He was looking at it, and it was looking back at him. Stop staring at him like that. Don't get me started about the large pans of dressing, or stuffing if you want to call it that. Either way, I'm sure that Mama noticed those pans of food disappearing whenever she went back into the refrigerator to check. Well, that was because I had paid a sneak visit to whatever was in there with my spoon. I knew that I should get a plate, put whatever I wanted to eat on the plate, and sit down to eat it. But the food seemed to taste so much better doing it my way. I had already convinced myself that as long as I scooped it out and put it on my hand or on a napkin, that if I went in for another scoop, I hadn't placed my spoon in my mouth or anything, so no harm done. I do wash my hands before I eat anything. But I'm beginning to rethink this whole idea of reaching into the bag of chips to get that special one out. I guess it's cool if it's my bag and the chips aren't going to be shared with anyone else. But I gotta watch that when it's a family bag, no matter how careful I think that I am not to touch any of the ones that I'm not going to eat. Habits are a beast sometimes, the good and the bad. And you never know who's watching and picking up the habit that you started. Like screwing the top off of the milk jug and blowing gently around the top where the cap was removed so that the dried milk won't fly into the glass or bowl of the next person using it. In my mind, that's being considerate. But maybe it would be better if I used a napkin to do that. If you're exiting the studio, please watch your step. For those who are tuned in, we now return you to your ordinary day. We truly hope that you've enjoyed spending this time with us. Our goal, with your help, is that the American Memories Continued experience grows to become America's new favorite pastime, serving you and your loved ones wherever they are. What did you want to say, young lady? Go ahead.
Make sure to become a fan and a supporting partner and listen to our full episodes.
Click the links below and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Medium.com, Instagram, and YouTube. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe.
Give American Memories Continued to yourself or to someone that you know. Thank you for listening. Thank you to our veterans for all that you've done for us. And truly, we thank you for your ongoing support.
Until next time, God bless.
God bless you.
And now, a preview from another episode of American Memories Continued. I know because I was one of them. I remember the washing machine was round, not square like the newer ones of today. I don't really know what I thought would happen, but I did stick my hand in between the rollers to find out. As they grabbed and turned, I tried to pull my hand in the opposite direction. I know for a fact that I didn't scream or cry out for help, even though I should have. So how did my parents know to come downstairs into the basement and rescue me from the mess that I had gotten myself into? Thank God there were no broken bones or hospital visits. This time, there was also no punishment. I guess Mom and Dad figured that I had just gone through enough, and this was punishment all within itself.